Hey guys, Gizmoddict here, and today we're going to check out some accessories for the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8 Pro. So the guys at GlazedInc recently released their UV glass for the 8 and the 8 Pro along with the Air Hybrid case. So the thing is, with the OnePlus 8 series, both of these phones get a curved display, and because of that there are a couple of problems. First of all, the curved display naturally makes the phone more slippery, and if you're going to drop your phone without any sort of screen protection, OnePlus just gives you a plastic screen protector which is gonna like scratch in a day or two, and it does not provide any drop protection. So if you drop your phone, the display is gonna break and it's gonna cost you a bomb to fix it. And the second problem with these curved displays is that ordinary tempered glasses will not work. They will give you air gaps or they will not fit the curve of the display. So because of that, you have to use a special UV glass. I had made a video about the OnePlus 7 Pro as well last year, and you guys seem to like that product a lot. So the guys at GlazedInc are now back with the UV tempered glass for the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8 Pro along with this case. So first let's talk about the tempered glass. So the glass comes with a complete kit. So you get the tempered glass, along with that you have the UV glue in a small bottle. You also have the UV light, and then you also have your wipes and dust stickers and things like that. So everything has been given, everything that is necessary for the installation of the glass is provided by the company. Now let's get to the installation process first. So here you have to be really careful. Please follow all the steps very carefully. Even if you mess up slightly, you might end up with an imperfect install. First of all, you need to remove the pre-installed plastic protector from your OnePlus 8 or the 8 Pro. After that, make sure that you do this in a room which does not have any sorts of direct sunlight, because we're gonna put the glue and then dry the glue with UV light. You don't want any of the sun rays inside. So please either shut the curtains or do it in the evening or night or anything like that. And please sit in a clean environment. You don't want any dust particles or anything around, because that can mess up your installation as well. So once you've taken care of all of that, what you need to do is have everything around. Make sure that you also have a micro USB plug for the UV light. Make sure that you sit with everything so you don't have to get up again and again. And first of all, what you need to do is clean the phone properly with the wet wipe and then with the dry wipe or the microfiber cloth. Make sure that you do this very well, because even if you have like a minute dust particle on the display, that can affect the spread of the UV glue. So clean your display properly with the wet wipe and then with the cloth. And then you also have to use these dust stickers so that any minor dust particle that is there on the display can be removed easily. Also, one thing that I would like to mention, which I forgot to mention, is that make sure that before you start with the installation process, please cover the top speaker grill and the bottom USB Type-C port and the speaker grill with the guide stickers. Now, OnePlus 8 and 8 Pro are sort of waterproof, but I didn't want to take any chances, so I just covered them with the guide sticker. So make sure that you do that as well. So now that you have your ports covered with the guide stickers and your display is clean, double check to make sure that your display is clean. What you need to do is open the bottle of the UV glue and pour all of the UV glue right at the center in one go. Make sure that you pour all of it together on the center, and please make sure that there are no tiny air bubbles, because otherwise these bubbles will cause issue later on. So spread the glue in the center, make sure there are no air bubbles, and once that is done, now gently take the tempered glass. Peel off the back sticker from the tempered glass, then slowly align it with the phone. Don't worry about the precision right now, because you can move the tempered glass a little bit later on. Align the phone gently and slowly place it on the display. If you've done everything properly, you will see that the UV glue is now starting to spread from the center and it's going towards the edges. Now I would recommend you to leave the phone as it is for 5 minutes. Don't do anything, just sit there, just watch the UV glue spread, and just align the glass properly. In case you feel it's a little bit downward or upward, just align the glass and please let the UV glue spread. Don't disturb it, because this is a very important step. As you can see, even though you might feel that the glue is not spreading anymore, please just wait for at least 5 minutes, because it took me around 3 to 4 minutes for the glue to spread completely. So if you've done everything right, if there are no dust particles, if the glue was poured properly, then the UV glue should spread properly and it should come out from the edges, and you should have a clean install. In the meantime, you can also soak all of the excess glue from the edges. Don't wipe it, just soak it with any cloth. And after you've waited for 5 to 6 minutes, even then, if you have any tiny bubble for some reason at the edge, you can gently try removing it. In my case, because I was looking through the camera, I couldn't notice 2 or 3 dust particles, and because of that I got these 2 tiny air gaps at the bottom. So I just gently moved them to the side. I would not recommend this. Make sure that you get it right in the first go. But in case somehow you messed it up, you can gently move them towards the edges. Don't apply excess force, otherwise you'll mess up the whole installation. So I was able to remove those air gaps, and after that what you need to do is take your UV light, connect it to your USB cable, and then move it around the phone for 1.5 minutes. You just have to move it around the phone on the top just to make sure that the glue dries up slightly and the glass doesn't move anymore. So just move the UV light around for 1.5 minutes and then check whether the glass is moving or not. Once the glass is fixed in its place, now you need to use the UV light to cure the glass for the next 5 minutes. So divide your display into like 4 parts or something, virtually, don't divide physically. But basically what you need to do is you need to move the UV light over the display for 1 minute at each section. Start from the bottom and then you can gradually go to the top in like 4 minutes, and then in the last 1 minute just move the UV light along the sides. This will ensure that your UV glue is properly cured and now your glass is perfectly installed onto the display. Once everything's done, please wipe your phone properly because the UV glue must have dipped here and there. So please wipe your phone very properly, but make sure that you are gently doing it because you don't want to mess up the installation. So just gently wipe your phone completely, and once you're sure that it's not greasy or oily anymore, you can now start using the phone. As you can see, the fingerprint sensor is working right out of the box. I don't have to reassign the fingerprints, but I would still suggest you to reassign the fingerprints for the best experience. I'm also going to do that, so please reassign your fingerprints once the tempered glass has been installed. And don't use a case for at least 24 hours. Make sure that your phone goes through one charging cycle. You use it up a little bit so that it heats up and it cures the glue properly. So don't use a case. Try not to use a case for 24 hours. After that, you're great. That's how you install UV glass on your OnePlus 8 or the OnePlus 8 Pro. I know this is a bit complicated, but if you follow the steps right, the installation should be a breeze. If I talk about the tempered glass itself, it's a really good glass. As you can see, it curves right at the edges, so it covers the display very properly, no complaints there. And it's 100% transparent, so it's not gonna intrude with the display. You don't have any ugly black borders. It's not gonna cut through the display. Your viewing experience is gonna be 100% the same. And I know a lot of you guys might have concerns about the front facing camera because you have a glass here, but I've tested it. The glass is 100% transparent. The selfies are not affected. So yeah, don't worry about the front facing camera's quality. It's unaffected, and the fit of the UV glass is also great. As you can see, it covers all the important corners properly, and you also have a little bit of a space on the top and the bottom so that if you use a case like I'm using, it is 100% compatible with it. The touch experience, the overall smoothness of the glass, everything's been great. Even at the curves, you don't really feel the sharpness and it's very smooth. And if I talk about the case, this is the air hybrid case. So basically it's a transparent case, it's a shockproof case. And the best thing about this case is that you might have noticed that a lot of these soft TPUs get yellow within 3, 4, 5 days of usage, and sometimes even the good quality ones after a month or so do get yellow. But this is a hard acrylic case, so this will not get yellow, the back won't get yellow, and because it's completely transparent, you can show off that really nice color of your OnePlus 8 or the 8 Pro. As you can see, it looks beautiful on my glacial green OnePlus 8, and I can't even imagine how good it would look on the ultramarine blue variant of the OnePlus 8 Pro. The case has all the necessary cutouts. As you can see, the cutout on the bottom for the speaker, microphone, Type-C port, the cutout on the top for the microphone, the power buttons, the cutout for the silent switch, everything's been made out very well. The buttons are tactile, the feedback is good, and I personally do not have any problems with this case. It works 100% well with the UV curve tempered glass. As you can see, I've been using both of them on my OnePlus 8 Pro and I've got no complaints so far. If I talk about the pricing, the OnePlus 8 UV glass will cost you around 765 rupees with my promo code, and if you're planning to buy the case as well as the glass, there is a combo offer going on right now and you can buy this for a total of 1080 rupees. If I talk about the OnePlus 8 Pro, so on the OnePlus 8 Pro the glass is available for 855 rupees, and if you buy the glass and the case together, I think it will cost you around 1260 rupees. This is with using the promo code Gizmo that will give you a special 10% discount. So yeah, basically these are all the accessories for the OnePlus 8 Pro from GlazedInc.com. If you guys have any questions about that, please let me know in the comments. If you guys have any issues, you can reach out to their team. They also have WhatsApp support now, so you can quickly reach out to them and solve your queries. But as of now, that concludes my video about the UV tempered glass and the air hybrid case from GlazedInc for the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8 Pro. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, then please like it. If you didn't like the video, then press the dislike button twice. And if you're new here, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon, because I will be bringing such videos for the Mi 10, Galaxy S20 Ultra as well. Thanks for watching, and I will be back in your notifications very soon. Peace.